Morning. Oh, I was trying to get my music up. How are you guys? It really doesn't matter what channel I go to for background music. If it's jazz, it's usually this song. Oh well, I'm getting used to it by now. Anyway, good morning. How's everybody? Let's see how we're doing on this fine Friday with my fearless creative friends. Let's see if you can hear me. Gotta log into the chat. Here I am. Yeah, sounds like it's working. Wow. Had to restart the program. Well, I had to force quit it, and then restart it. It's doing that thing. It's Friday! Woo woo! Very happy about that, for sure. Okay, still trying to log into the chat. Third time's a charm, I think. So what do we got heading our way this weekend? For me, it's always more of the same. Hey, Andrew! All right, you've almost finished adding in that extra, taking those characters a bit further in the story. All right, man. Ah, that's so good to hear. You're just blowing through your deadline and you're making it ahead of time. Yay! Here's to Andrew crushing it. And please check out Andrew's book, Dead Mage Walking. Oh, my timer hasn't shown up here. What? That happens. Like every time. There we go. Now it's there. Well, I'm very happy to hear that news, Andrew. That's always cool. And we're gonna get you working here, man. Can we work with us today? Are you off? Are you working? Are you lunch breaking it? Me, what has been going on? A lot of podcasting, a lot of podcast editing. Allie! Woo woo! Good to see you here. How are you doing, my friend? How's the little kiddo? I hope everything's good in your neck of the woods. Sergio! Yay! Hey, the gang's all here. Good to see you, man. Any good news on my end? Well, I'm still doing my edits on the book, so I should publish that soon. I've got 5 episodes up on that Kindle Vella, so that's good. I'm working really hard to get this podcast out. We've recorded 7 shows, so there's all that editing to do, and I've sent it out for a beta listener. How about that? And gotten some good feedback of the structure, so I've got to re-edit a little bit the first episode because I thought I had one done. But outside of that, and then there is the movie thing. So we're working on that, working on the pitch material for that. So it's a lot happening, right? So there are only 2 closers. Oh, wow. Great. Well, that's good. Well, we can get you a little bit of writing in before you have to go to work and be the closer. Oh, you're just working now. Thanks for popping in, Sergio. You're always cool doing that. You're outside in the sun. But you didn't bring water? Or anything good? Oh, maybe you can swing back around quickly. I don't know how far away you are from home. Or that means you have to get a Slurpee, right? Oh, cool. Well, that's actually what I'm working on now. Since I finished the book, I'm taking a little bit break on my cozies to start the next quadrilogy. And I'm doing Kindle Vella. So I had the podcast, for Lyric, a Mother of a Fairy Tale. So that's already kind of serialized, and I haven't done anything with it, so I decided to use that. I don't know if that is allowed. I read all their rules, and it didn't say it couldn't be something from a podcast, so we'll see. So far, though, it's up, but, Kindle Vella isn't live yet. And then I had another idea that I was going to turn into a podcast that I think would also sort of go well with that. On Kindle Vella, I'm up as Anne Kimbrough. I'm not doing a cozy for that. It's more of, these are more YA stuff. Anyway, it's exciting. It'll be fun to see how that all works. I did figure out that, so you put up the first 3 episodes, and the first 3 episodes are going to be free to anybody when Kindle Vella opens. Anybody's first 3 episodes you can read for free. And then after that, you pay with the tokens. And I forget, they had some amount, but you buy like 100 tokens at a time or something like that. And it didn't sound like it was that expensive for 100 tokens. So I have 2 books up that will take tokens, right? So it's 20 tokens for like 20,000, for 2,000 words. So that if it's under, I think if it was under 2,000 words, I think it was saying the tokens were like 13, something like that. So anyway, the tokens change on the amount of words, and you have to have at least 600 to 5,000 words in each episode. Yeah, I hear you. I'm just slowly putting it together with lyric. I had written a lot of that, so but never quite in this format. So I'm gonna run out of stuff about chapter 8, I think, but that's okay. I'll put up what I can put up, which obviously needs a lot of revisions and all that good stuff. But let's see, where's my timer? Okay, how did I get 4 minutes already on it? All right, you know, I'm like, the timer works until it doesn't. Okay. And it's acting like, it's not acting nice. 10, 9, all right. All right. All right, let's hope it, oh, what, we want 25, right? Yes, we do 2 25-minute sprints. Okay, let's get started. You ready? Whatever you're working on, editing, thinking, or you're just watching me go nuts sometimes, it's okay. On your mark, get set, right. Yep, I got to, you know, this is the computer I do all my editing on. So I have to make certain that the sound is on the right thing. Oh, good, it is. I mean, I know you can hear me, so that's good. Yeah, each the right place. Yay! All right, happy writing. Thanks for popping in, for those that might have to pop out. Okay. Oh, wow. I still gotta clean up the desktop. It's like, it's just like, what would you call it? A hodgepodge of little thumbnails of documents and folders and some JPEGs. It's mushy. Yeah. That's not it. Nope. Not it. Yet not it. There's one. There's one. Huh? Oh, and then I want to do those books. So much time. Look at that too. I'm drinking my fake coffee tea today. Okay. That one I closed something. It's a miracle. It's a Christmas miracle. Actually, I think this must be on this other computer. Ah, there it is. The stuff for Vella is over on your computer. Oops. Let's see. What? Oh, yeah, I know. Okay. How many times can I say, okay? Yeah. All right, okay. I can say it again, that's for sure. All right. I'll say all right for a while. The problem is I don't like working on this computer with... Okay, I'm not going to work on this one now. Because I feel like it'll mess up my timer pot. I can see it's working. I don't know what it is with timers. They just, for some reason, don't always want to work. It's just me. They work for everybody else but me. All right. Okay, so this is what I'm doing. No, I already decided that's not there. I'm working on this. Oh, yeah. I really need like an outline. That makes sense? I'm gonna outline. I'm the queen of saying you should outline, so here I am. I'm gonna do it. What did I just do? Oh, I never noticed that button again. It said add page. Well, let's unadd that. Didn't need a page there. Oh, that's a cool feature. Usually I just find insert page. It's right there in the menu-ish, whatever you call that. All right. New. I'm opening yet another document. Ugh. Wait, one of these has like a bullet point note taking. Let's try that one instead of a blank document. Oh, looks like an outline. Smells like an outline. It must be an outline. All right. I guess I could outline what I already have. If I do that one. Okay, let me do a second one. I'm making 2 new documents. I really don't need that, but... All right, so this one will be for my other Kindle Vella. Save. Where should I put it? Oh, I'm gonna put it in Kindle Vella. So later when I can't find my outlines, you guys remind me. I put my outlines in Kindle Vella because this is for Kindle Vella. I've now turned you into my memory. But you guys are good at that, right? Yeah. Just say yeah. Okay. All right. Undo. Lately, I've been typing stuff and I don't know what I'm hitting, but it will highlight a big section and then of course then you keep typing and this next character you type erases it. So luckily there's an undo back button feature. I don't know what's wrong with my fingers. They're doing things that I don't know. I don't understand. I have that ability. I mean, I can just like pick up my phone and make it do something and I'm like, I just picked it up. What's going on? Suddenly it's speaking French to me, you know? That hasn't happened, but it's that bad. It does something that you're like, then you have to Google how to undo it. Yeesh. Okay. This is the one I'm going to outline. All right, so... How do you make it? No, that's not it. Oh, it makes a line. I like the outline, the notes feature in, what is this? Pages. Pages. Words. Ugly stepchild. Question is how many episodes, think also chapters, but should be in one of these Kindle Velas. If technically it's a book, for me it'd have to be at least 10 or 11 chapters to be about 25. Okay. Oh wait, where's that old calculator? I already know that I want to go for about 2,000 words per episode. So right there, that does the math. I could just do it on my fingers. But what's the fun of that? 2,000, at least it's easy to count. So that'd be 20,000. I can just do it in my head. Wow. Math I can do in my head. That's pretty simple math. So that means 10 is 20,000. So that's like what I've been writing. But these books should be longer, so... How long are normal books? Let's see. Oh, this is a really good book. I thought the length of it was good. It's not the right kind of book, but how many chapters did it have? It was a very fast read. It was sort of a magical bit of a romance. Oh, what was cool about this book is it was from different point of views. That could be fun. Same day. Did this book ever get to where it... Oh, there's chapter 2. Where's chapter 1? There it is. Okay. I really am used to there being a table of contents for every kind of book. Oh, I like how they did this. Point of view chapters. Interesting. Well, this won't help me because, well, no, it does help me. But the last is the epilogue because they had a prologue. Nope. Oh. It's the next book. Twenty chapters. Let's see. Evie's book. She's 22. 24. 24. I look like 24. All right. So between 20 and 20. All right. I'm going to go for 20 chapters. Oh, yeah. Depends on your genre, sure. So if I do 20 chapters, I'm only at 40K, so I'm going to have to... I think you're right. 50K is probably more respectable. Oh, okay. It's great that you know Evie. Yeah, I'm not writing sci-fi. Mine's more of an urban fantasy YA. So I think you're right. 50K at least. So that gives me... I need 30 chapters. Quick math. 30. All right, or 30 episodes. Oh my gosh, okay. I need something else to... This outline is sort of a breakdown outline. I need something... When I write outlines, I like to do, especially for a story I don't know, I like to do the broad outline and then break it down. So I'll just do it by chapters, okay, or episodes. So it's like, what happens at episode 10? What am I aiming for, kind of thing. $15.80. Cool. All right. I'm going to aim for, well, I mean, I used to always think that a real legit book is more like 60. Yeah, and there you did. You said it. Okay. So that's 40 chapters. Right? Math, don't fail me now. If I go for 60, 1, 2, 3, divided by 2,000. Yeah, it's 30. 30 chapters. That's 3 books. That's a trilogy. It's less than my quadrilogy, but... All right, it's an ongoing project. Thanks for playing along. So it's easy to, well, it's like 10 per each section right now. I need something right on. I've got a whiteboard, but I gotta clean it up. Do I have any of that stuff here? No. It's all downstairs. Ah! All right. Oh. Besides when there's stuff on the floor, I can use my big white. Alright. Perfect! Anne loves her little things to doodle on. Ah. I'm gonna have some colored markers. Outlining is fun when you have art supplies, right? Okay. 30 chapters. Of course, I have no clue what I want to do with this story. None. Interesting. Just have a character. Yes, thank you. It's nice to have someone to help me with the math. I need someone to check my numbers. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, about 7 minutes. Oh, a little under, or a little over. I guess I better list another good way to start an outline is to sort of just brainstorm scenes that you want. So let's do that. Scenes. And one of the best ways to sort of think of scenes that you want is to start with scenes that people expect in the story, the kind of story you're doing. You do help. Thank you very much, sir. All the time, not just when you can, even when you can't. But the thing is, you don't know when those times are, which is nice that you still try. Yeah, so I call them obligatory scenes. So when you're outlining, a common place to start, like if this were a mystery, which it, well, is it a mystery? There is a mystery to every story, right? Something to be figured out. But if you're starting with a true crime mystery or something, you have to have they find the dead body scene, right? So it's like that. That's what I mean by obligatory scenes. You are obligated to put them in the book, or people will go, well, this isn't a true crime mystery. A whodunit? Yeah, no, these aren't whodunit. So I got to think of what are the scenes you would expect from an urban fantasy. Something fantastical. This is how the outline process works, people. I'm assuming that you're making fun of me, which I would be if I were you. So yeah, I need some urban fantasy-like scenes. Mostly I usually write this stuff down and then I never look at it again. Oh, that's great. The music still played even though my computer went dark. All right, let's see. Oh, I know I have to get in the backstory. Oh, that could be my other point of view. I definitely do want to do a point of view. See, I've just decided something. Point of view chapters or episodes. So that means I need a prologue. They don't, since they call them episodes, it seems weird. I'll just call it a chapter or an episode, and I'm not gonna. It actually will be basically a prologue. We just won't call it that. So evil. Almost swallowed wrong there. Let's see. So my point of view chapters are going to be... Well, I guess I could tell you this part. The second one that I haven't put up yet. So the first one on Kindle Vella is my lyric podcast storyline, and then which is totally episodic, so it works. Episode 0. Yaza! Hello! Thanks for popping in. We are writing. I'm actually outlining. Everybody else is probably being much more productive than I am. But our timer is almost up, as you can see. We have 3 minutes and 50 seconds left in our first writing sprint. But we'll do another one right after. So what I was saying is that so the first one is that kind of urban fantasy, lyric, magical. The second one, it's going to be vampires. I'm writing a vampire story. And in many ways, vampires, I guess, feel overdone, but I've got a new twist. More grounded, so that's why it is an urban fantasy, right? We'll see. I think my goal should be, I'm going to get 10. I know I have 9. I can do 9 episodes so far without doing anything new except just, rewriting it for lyric. So 10 episodes would be a pretty good place to get it to, and then, focus on getting the same for my vampire story. Because no one knows when Kindle Vella is gonna go live. They say a few months, but I don't know. I mean, it can't be months and months and months. I mean, obviously anything can be, but I don't think they would have announced it if it would have been that long. Thank you. Well, I can always take it down and just publish it myself, right? You can do that at any point in the process. But, yeah. All right, I'm going to do what you're right. I'm just going to do what makes me happy. Well, that's all I got to go on. All right. Well, I decided something. That's very good. I need to do some serious outlining. But in the meantime, I don't want to waste my writing time with you guys. So what else can I pull up? Oh yeah, I'm going to work on that. I've got this, because I did publish some children's books. Truth. Well, I published my one. I should finish that book, right? I have my kids' book. How do I get napkins? Oh, I think they're Starbucks napkins. So I have this book, right? I should do book 2, because I did start book 2. Just because I did it. I should finish it. And then there's this one. Where is that? What did I call it? Open recent. Oh. Yeah, there it is. Love that feature. Open recent. When in doubt. All right. All right. I've started my outlines, so that's good. And I know now the name of my two first episodes. One's going to be called The Girl, and the second one's going to be called The Vampire. And it'll be their point of view chapters from there on. That feels quite like an accomplishment. Hey, there's our timer. I kind of like that whistle. I know how to stop it. How did you guys do? Listen to me babble on. Do you know Yazza? Oh, cool. Well, I'm glad I definitely give you chatter. That's a fact. Well, good. Yeah, I agree. That's why I used to love working in a coffee house. Take the laptop and go sit. You prefer zombies. Yeah, well, that'll be the third one, right? Because the first one is magical, and the second one, so it's many magical creatures. Oh, I did that. I'm gonna brew some coffee so it really feels like a coffee house. Today I'm gonna do. I can't ever do this right. Half calf. I haven't had any caffeine this morning, so watch out. This is gonna be scary. Yeah. I loved going to coffee houses because I like activity. If I could get a cubicle in some big office where even they were like telemarketers or something, and I could just sit in my cubicle and I would be so productive. I would just write. I like that energy. I do think I feed off on that energy. So I guess I don't need that anymore. It's good to drink some water. Hydrate, people. It's good for the creative mind. At least that's what I'm telling myself. Yep. So I do babble on a bit so you guys have a little activity. But that's good. Well, I got myself thinking on some stuff, and I have an episode for Vela that definitely, but this time I'm going to work on Max Mooney Messes Up Again. That's the second book. So it's about Max is a kid back in, he meets Abraham Lincoln before Abraham Lincoln runs for office. So it's kind of interesting. So now the story jumps ahead to where he's won the election and he's on the train ride. Lincoln took this long train ride, inaugural kind of thing through cities to see people on his way to the White House. And somebody tried to assassinate him. So I'm going to have my fictional character, be part of the group that saves him. Because at the end of the first book, he starts working with Alan Pinkerton, and Alan Pinkerton was the one that really saved Lincoln. Let's see. Oh, how many point of views have you gotten into before? I've never done a full-on point of view storybook where each chapter is just that point of view, but I love reading those. And I've seen them done, I want to say 5 characters, but more like 3. I think 3 is easier, where maybe 2 dominate the story, and the third isn't quite as much. Ooh, coffee. She smiles finally. Let's see. Were you, do you guys go to a different place? Oh, the coffee house. Are you talking about the coffee house? How do you retract a comment? It just says message retracted. I don't know how that happens. Ah. So, yeah, I hear you. I'm sorry to retracted one of your comments, Allie. It's probably one of the settings. We've had that happen to Andrew. He says something funny, and whatever settings I've set. Where's my creamer? Sorry. Girl needs her cream. Don't get in the way of her creamer. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, so yeah, I'm with you. I like writing in third person too, by the way. So how about that? When you write in different point of views, do you write them all in first person? I guess you'd have to. It wouldn't really make sense otherwise. Oh, I'm spilling. It's hot. This is so hot. If I only had desk space. But I have markers. All right. I'm going to get the timer going again because, that's my job. To get you writing, and the timer is set. So the clock says you should be writing by now. On your mark, get set, write. Yeah. He couldn't handle this. Yeah. I should know. I don't even know what I wrote the first lyric. No, I wrote in first person for lyric because it is all from her point of view. So, yeah. Yeah, I think these will all be first person because they're YA. Not that they have to be. I don't think some of the big YA ones. Oh, do I have some of those? I know I have them somewhere. Like all the Hunger Games. Those aren't in first person, I don't believe. Me likes my coffee. Sorry, it's so good. Yeah, I like third person just in general because I like that sort of omnipresent point of view. Even though I get into the characters' heads, I like their italicized thoughts. I use that a lot. Okay, those can go down there. I'm gonna work. Yeah, Harry Potter's in third. You're right. Totally right. All right. So I guess it doesn't matter. But let's see these. This was the only book I have on hand that is a point of view book. Is it done in first person? I mean, a point of view chapter could just be from that person's point of view, but still in third person, technically.
Yeah, so this is third person. So this is but it says the character's name at the top of the chapter, Grace, and it's all told from her point of view. I might do that. All right, I don't have to play around with that, but better not, because I've already written Lyric, and Lyric is in first person. Dilemmas. People don't know that authors and writers have to deal with this kind of stuff. See, that's where screenwriting's easier. It's all written in first person, present tense. Everything is happening. Nothing is past tense in the script. And of course, scripts are all about just what you can see and hear. So, no inner dialogues. Thank you very much. Okay. But I think if I'm writing, what did I write Max as? So here's the thing I'm doing. That's probably not good. But I wrote Max under Anne Kimbrough. And I'm going to, because that was like the only pen name I had at the time. Oh, it's in first person too. You think I'd remember. I have so many things I can't. No. No, yeah, it's first person. It's all Max. Okay. So Anne Kimbrough writes in first person in book form. That's going to be my go-to. And so I'm using the Anne Kimbrough name. So is that bad that I have a kid's book and I'm going to have a second one. And then I have these YA. I mean, they're all kids. They're just older kids. I don't know. I could still change the pen name. It doesn't have to be Anne Kimbrough. But part of me's like, no one really knows that name as anything. If anything, most people know me as a screenwriter. But it's not like anyone's going to hear that name and go, oh, that person writes whatever. So I think if you found these different books, you would understand that they were probably written by the same author, but they're in a different genre. Right? Anyway, let me know what you think about that. True. Very smart, Yaza. Technical choices. That's a good thing to call them. Do you spend hours picking out a name? I'm kind of just jump in. I just have a feel for names, but I do change them. Oh, okay. So like Allie's with me. Cool. All right. I'm going to let you write. Feel free to tune me out if I keep babbling on a little bit. How's my shirt here? I kind of like the shirt because it looks like I have a tie. And I don't know why I picked such a fancy shirt. It's different. I usually just like the black. I just like, oh, black with a black hat. Oh, and I got a new hat that I'm afraid to try. Maybe Monday I'll try my new hat. Cliffhanger. Why is she afraid to try it? I think you could read into it that I think I'm going to look stupid. Oh, good. Pen name thoughts. Oh, okay. Well, so I've already published the kids' book. So technically I have to make a new one for the urban fantasies. But I am putting out the podcast that is one of the books of these urban fantasies as Anne Kimbrough. And Anne Kimbrough is my screenwriting name. It's my business name. But it is a pen name. I mean, technically it was my name, but not after I got married. Your mother's a writer? How cool. Well, okay, so she's making a new pen name for every book, but are they in the same genre? So to me, I sort of understand. I mean, originally I used pen names because I had Anne Kimbrough and I had published the kids' book, and then I wrote romance for a little bit. romantic suspense, so not heavy romance, but you get what I mean. So that's why I started writing the romance under pen names. And then I kind of said, I'm not going to write romance. So then I started writing mysteries. And so I purposely picked Anne Audrey as my mystery name because I wanted something specifically just for cozy mysteries. And Audrey, sounds like I'm saying the whole name, but Audrey was my mother's name. So it means something to me, right? But I can't use that name. I wouldn't use that name. That's like my cozy mystery name. And I was just going to zero in. I do cozy mysteries, and then I'm doing now urban fantasies and kids books and screenplays. If one of them just really took off, then that's all I would be. At least that's what I tell myself. Okay. Okay, that's funny. Allie, you're so funny. But that makes sense. Oh, you've lost track of pen, yeah. Well, my trick was when I had a bunch of pen names, which I've backed off of, almost all of them had the name Anne in them because I didn't want anyone ever go, "Hey, Jennifer," and I would never answer to it. So there's always Anne something. And do you remember the movie, what was it, Buckaroo Banzai in the Fifth Dimension? That was the thing that the dimensional beings, I think they were electrons and I don't know. Anyway, they never got the fact that the last name was the same. So if they were all in the family, they all had like John something. All the last names were different and the first names were all the same. I hear you. Well, then I'm going to keep Anne Kimbrough because technically Anne Kimbrough as a screenwriting name doesn't mean anything to books. And so I could say that Anne Kimbrough writes YA to little babies, and Anne Audrey is my adult name. My adult book name, I should say. And anyway, it's just for cozies. I think cozies are so specific. Although, there's a lot of different cozies out there. And I do have a paranormal cozy. So I would use the same name. But it's good to hear you say that, Andrew, because I agree. And that kind of was my feeling, is that I didn't want a bunch of pen names. So I'm sticking with Anne Kimbrough. It's decided. Thank you, my committee of smart, creative people. I feel good. I feel good inside. Now I'm going to do some editing and let you guys work. Work! Oh, can you tell the caffeine's kicking in yet? It's only half calf, but me loves it. Okay. There we go. Well, I have more to this book than I thought. Oh. Okay. Basically, this is another story that I've gonna have to reread, get into, and make the outline for. Erg. Yeah, I don't think now's the time to do this. Got too much going on. I need to focus. I'm going to edit So I'm still at this editing point in my last book. Oh, I can't do that. If I do that, then you won't hear the music. That's why I can't edit here. Making me cough, Allie. I see Allie's point. Needs me. Oh, my partner for this script. We need to talk. Alrighty. Our talking is pushed an hour. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Well, the other thing is, I mean, to me, in many ways, her problem isn't just that she has a bunch of pen names. It sounds like, how many books does she have under each pen name? And if the books are somehow compatible, if one took off, she could go change all the other names. You can republish a book. There's nothing to that. But I don't know. It's almost like she's beta testing her names, you know, to see which one will work. I hear you, Allie. It does make a really big difference in children's books. So when I got the rights back to this Max Mooney book, I definitely considered changing my pen name at that time just to have one that was just for that age kids. And the thing was, I'd already had the book up and I had quite a few reviews, and I just felt if I changed the name, it might cause a hassle in asking Amazon for them to give me the reviews to my new page, which they did. They'll easily transfer reviews, and it was quite a while after the book had been taken down by the other company, so they still had them, and I wanted those reviews. They were pretty good, and we had worked really hard to get them. So I don't know. I hear you. I know parents get really weird being a parent. All right. I've decided on something to do. It's not writing, but it is creative. Well, it will help me creatively. I'm going to clean up my desktop while you guys write. So I can chat. I've got so many things that I do now for to promote these the new podcast that I haven't launched yet. Okay, this goes somewhere else. Oh, and I did do a little promo writing work for, I got this guy, local guy, he has a thing called aquabikes. Have I told you guys about this? I used to do aquabike all the time. It's really fun. It's basically like a spin class in a pool. And I just got to know the guy. He needed someone to write some copy for him, for landing pages and emails, that kind of thing. And one of the girls in the class knew that I was a writer. So, I mean, he knew me too because I was in the class. He teaches the classes. So that's how that started. Well, it was kind of a nice little side hustle. But then once the pandemic hit, you know, he needed something at the very beginning just to tell people. And it's a really good gig because he's French, so he needs English help. So I'm almost his English translator sometimes. Not that I know French. He can speak English, but he just can't. He can't write it really well. obviously. I mean, to me, that'd be obviously. Oh my gosh, this is so much. Oh, this is such a headache. I really don't know how I. Just tons of junk on this desktop. I just have to hide it. I mean, it's like it's like I've got a stack, like 5 stacks of paper that I haven't filed, and that's what I got to do. New folder. Do 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 do. I can sort of tell what the thumbnails are. Oh. Seriously, Anne? Oh, that's good. Yeah. Don't mind me when I talk to myself. Ah, there it is. Da, da, da. There's so many things I don't know which is the top one. Da, 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 da. This is boring. I'd rather be writing. This could help me write. Aww. That's the great thing to do. Way to go, Andrew. See what editing can do. I'm glad you've worked in some juicy stuff. Oh, I love putting stuff in the trash. And I love filing my 2-cent earnings from Amazon. That's really fun. I really want to get to the point where I'm going to promote my books again. They are not evergreen. I have no idea what that is. I gotta go find out what that is. Until then, I will save it. So, what is that? Oh. I hear you. I hear you. I feel the same way. That's kind of the catharsis we do as writers, right? If you can't, I mean, emotion comes from somewhere. You just can't write it convincingly from nothing. It has to relate to your own experiences, even if it's not the same situation or setup. You definitely tap into that all the time. So yeah, I hear you on that one for sure. Let's see. I'm sure you'd make us cry too, Allie. I'm sure. Yeah. Oh, let's see. Is this where? Dagnabbit. Since I have so many computers, after a while, every one I have to like search for a while. Go, where did I put that? There it is. Okay. Thanks for your payment. I've got tons of screen grabs for junk like that. Oh gosh. I don't know why I save them. I should get rid of them. Thank you for your payment. I don't know. I don't think that's a really great accounting pattern, but hey, we did it again. Yay! How'd you do? I feel like I have to stretch. I did so little work. I guess I did some stuff that I needed to do, but not writing wise. I guess what I have to do next is I actually need to go listen to this and just finish listening. How many chapters do I have left? 1, 2, 3, 4 chapters left to listen to. I don't know if I can get that done today, but I'll try. The thing that reads it back to me is so slow, but I've caught a lot of stuff, so it's really smart. Did I just call myself smart? Yeah, it's really smart, at least in this case, I am, to listen, to have that electronic awful voice read to you and you read along with it. The things you find. And you definitely find a misspelled word, because it's like, what? And you also find words that you thought you spelled right that are actually words, because you're like, that's not the right word. Yes, Andrew found the painful word. Yes, relatable. Okay. Oh, thank you. I'm not the only one that screen grabs everything. Yeah, so I'm just making a screen grab file. So obviously if I was The really important ones, because I am actually looking at them, which is annoying. I am changing the names of them so I can find them. The other ones I'm just pulling in this folder. So, bye, Allie. Thanks for joining us. Hope you are still enjoying your walk, if you are still out and about. Yeah, so thanks for popping in. Everybody, Dead Mage Walking. This is Andrew's amazing book. There's some mystery and magic. I don't know what Andrew wants to tell us about it, but please check it out. The link is in the description. I don't know where it is, but follow it over to Amazon and you can read all about it and download the book. Yay! I am going to have a new book up next week. I don't know what. If you have a book you'd like me to promote, let me know. I was hoping it would be my new book, but it's not going to be live yet, so I'll have to find something. Maybe I'll promote my podcast again. I don't know. Anyway, in the meantime, my wonderful, creative, talented friends, I'm sending you out into the world to spread your magic and continue to do your wonderful writing. And I hope I see you again on Monday, where we'll do this all again. 2 25-minute sprints, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Right here. Yay! There is mystery and there is magic. Thank you. That's true. I'm sorry I don't really pitch your book that great, but I want people to go over and go to the Amazon page and read about it, because then you'll be so close to just clicking it. I will tell you, it's Andrew's a good writer. I will tell you that. So you should check it out. Thanks for joining us, guys, and listening to me babble today. I sort of did it a little bit more than normal. But we'll see you again. Have a great weekend. Bye.